Winning every fight is easier than it seems, and it's not all about how flashy your mechanics are. You need to use the tips and tricks in this video if you want to rank up, no matter if it's just in ranked or in divisional cups. These are some of the best secret tricks that the pros do to win every fight.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is press strings. You walk up to it. You never want to walk up and approach it from the right to the left. Always from the left to the right. Always approach it like this. You never ever want to approach a wall like this because it gives this person the better angle, and you can barely see them if they do this. They always have the angle on you, so never approach a box like this. If you're ever gonna approach a box like this, you should always go for the right wall. Always the right wall, so you have the right hand peak. Practice just holding your shotgun out, because a lot of people will walk up to a wall and get pissed on. All right, so what you want to actually do is you want to walk up to a wall and just hold your gun out. A lot of people like to instant edit. It's the new wave. I don't know why people love to just instantly edit. So you walk up to a wall, the guy in the box here is gonna be like, bet this will be a free kill. So what you want to do is you literally just walk up to the wall and you just hold your shotgun out, right? They're probably going to make a dumb edit, especially if you're in bad lobbies. This is a way better way to get like easy pickings, easy hunter tags, easy everything. Offensive fighting, especially in solos or duos, is always smack from the tops. If you were attacking from the tops, you always want to go to the right or try to have a right hand peek when attacking it, right? Because I have a right hand peek right here. Let's talk about peeks. What's the best peeks to do? Let's say you're approaching a fight, right? Or you're approaching a team. Say you're approaching a team. All right, let's say he has a cone in his box, right? It's one kid. You're playing solos, right? You want to fight this kid, right? You want to go for the wall. A lot of people will tell you, oh, you want to make the peanut butter edit because it gets you the right hand peek, right? Wrong. Doing the peanut butter edit almost always cooks you because A, you have to jump to shoot them. B, most of the time people make peanut butter edits, it's in the middle so they can see them perfectly. And also it's just not a good edit, right? So we should always be taking the edit that gives us the right hand peek. While most people will be like, well, that does give you the right hand peek. Well, it does, but only if you're in the far left, and most people don't fight like that. So if you ever take a wall and the opponent's in the box right there, always go for a window edit, right? Because it gives you the right hand almost all the time, right? But most people, if they're good, they're not going to fall for that, and they're just going to go out the left here. So you almost have to kind of predict that. You almost have to kind of be like, okay, what would I do if I was in their situation, right? So if you take the wall, they're probably not just going to stand there. So this is where pre-piece comes in. This is where you have to make a prediction on where the opponent's going to go. So let's say you take the wall. Okay, I'm wood and they're brick, right? Let's say you take the wall. They're probably thinking, oh shoot, I shouldn't sit here. Let's go out to the left. Or, oh shoot, I shouldn't sit here and go out back, right? So the moment you see that cone edit, like that, like you can see the cone edit through the box, you should be going up here and trying to grab doubles always, right? Because if they go out this way, easy full box. If they go out this way, easy full box, right? So that's a great way to pressure. And here's another really good angle that a lot of people don't do, and it's very useful, is going up to walls, and if you take them, instead of doing this, you do the bottom row, right? It gives you the right hand and the opponent can barely see you. Like from the opponent's POV, they can't see you like at all. And you're right here and they can see you just fine. Whenever you walk up to a wall, what most people don't know the most protective edit, and it's this one right here. Right? You could even make it more protective by doing this, right? So nobody can you block all your angles, you take the wall, and you have easy range of access to hit them, right? Now from their perspective, they can't see you at all. Like they seriously cannot hit you. So defensive fighting, right? Let's say this guy ramps up, he hits you 100, and you go up and you box up. Okay. he's probably going to fight you, right? The number one mistake that I see that players make is whenever they get hit 100, they box up and they instantly try to heal. Wrong. You should be instantly looking for counter damage, because the aggressor, right, isn't thinking, oh, he's gonna look back at me. He's thinking, oh, he's gonna go heal, so I need to go jump. So he's probably gonna jump off right here and try to get to your wall, right? But you have an easy angle. You could just hit him 100 real quick, box up, and now the fight's even, right? Literally all the pros you'll see watch whenever they get hit hard, sure, they'll try to heal, but they are always looking for counter damage if it's available. Now, if the person is walking up to your wall after they hit you 100, holding their shotgun out, just looking at you, do not edit. You will get cooked. Now, if they're walking up to your wall with their pickaxe out looking to pickaxe your wall, you should edit, because you probably hit them 100 and they can disengage and heal, right? Always make more space than you think. A lot of players, especially in bad elo or not so high of ranks, will always make 1 or 2 boxes and think that's enough, and then try to hold the wall and be like, oh yeah, I'll be fine. Right? No, wrong. You should always be making at least a 2x2 if you're trying to stay alive the best, because it gives you the most opportunities. Like, look at this. If he fights me from this angle, I have 3 layers of protection: the stair, the wall, and this wall, right? I could even have 4 with the cone, right? If he fights me from this angle, cone, wall, cone. Very easy. I have the wall. Like, any direction they fight you from, you have a way back, right? All right, last thing we're going to talk about for today is momentum phasing. This is one of the best things that you can possibly learn, because it's the easiest way to get kills. And I would say this map is the best way to do it. You see, I just messed up right there. This is the Resub Training V2 map. I would recommend this to everybody who's trying to get better at Fortnite. Like, look at this. Like, it teaches you the best way to get in. Like, I would have got in if he was holding there. Like, the bot right here is holding the wall at all times. So, like, if I don't do it right, I won't get in. But if I time it right... if you time it right, you'll get in.
That's all the tips I have for you guys today. These tips helped me qualify to Division 1 on West and Central, so I hope they helped you guys, and I hope you guys have a good day.